Blackwater mercenaries face arms smuggling probe. Reports: weapons linked to employees may have gone to terrorist groups. Baghdad: federal prosecutors are investigating whether employees of the private security firm Blackwater USA has illegally smuggled into Iraq weapons that may have been sold on the black market and ended up in the hands of a U.S. designated terrorist organization. Officials have said the U.S. Attorney's Office in Raleigh, North Carolina is handling the investigation with help from Pentagon and State Department auditors, who have concluded there is more than enough evidence to file charges. The U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of North Carolina and a spokeswoman for Blackwater did not return calls seeking comment. Pentagon and State Department spokesmen also declined to comment. Meanwhile, Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice ordered a new review of security practices for U.S. diplomats in Iraq following a deadly incident involving Blackwater USA mercenaries protecting an embassy convoy. The officials could not say yet whether the investigation would result in indictments or how many Blackwater employees are involved, or if the company itself, which has won hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars in government security contracts since the 2003 invasion of Iraq, is under scrutiny. In Saturday's editions, the News and Observer of Raleigh reported that two former Blackwater employees are cooperating with federal investigators. The employees pleaded guilty in early 2007 to possession of stolen firearms that had been shipped in interstate or foreign commerce, and aided and abetted another in doing so, according to court papers viewed by the Associated Press. In their plea agreements, which call for a maximum sentence of 10 years in prison and a $250,000 fine, the employees agreed to testify in any future proceedings. The News and Observer, citing unidentified sources, reported that the probe was looking at whether Blackwater had shipped unlicensed automatic weapons and military goods to Iraq without a license. Turkish complaint led to internal probe. In the United States, officials in Washington said the smuggling investigation has grown from internal Pentagon and State Department inquiries into U.S. weapons that had gone missing in Iraq. It gained steam after Turkish authorities protested to the U.S. in July that they had seized American arms. The Turks provided serial numbers of the weapons to U.S. investigators, said a Turkish official. investigators are determining whether the alleged Blackwater weapons match those taken. Probe, perhaps, accidentally, something like that, made public. The North Carolina investigation was first brought to light by State Department Inspector General Howard Krongard, who mentioned it, perhaps supposedly inadvertently, this week while denying he had improperly blocked fraud and corruption probes in Iraq and Afghanistan. Krongard was accused in a letter by Representative Henry Waxman, Democrat, California, Chairman of the House Oversight and Government Reform Committee, of politically motivated malfeasance, including refusing to cooperate with an investigation into alleged weapons smuggling by a large, unidentified State Department contractor like Blackwater. In response, Krongard said in a written statement that he was trying real hard to help assistant U.S. attorneys in North Carolina in their investigation into alleged smuggling of weapons into Iraq by a contractor. What else do they smuggle? What else is Blackwater involved in? Many illegal activities. God knows everything